Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your reading. The messages that come through may resonate for your sun, moon, rising, or your north node. And we are going to connect in with your ancestors and see what messages they feel you need to hear at this time. And also, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, links will be listed below. But let's get into this, Cancer. Let's see what your ancestors have to say, what they want you to know at this time. All right, this just fell out. The trickster, ego, and excess. So this coming out, like literally falling out, Cancer, your ancestor is bringing your attention to somebody in your life who is not the best person, okay? Whether this is a friendship, a family member, or a romance, this ancestor is not a fan, okay? And see, like, here's your ancestor, and one of these is you, and this is the other person, okay? And your ancestor sees everything. Now, because you have free will, your ancestor cannot just come in and intervene, okay? But your ancestor can come through and talk to you about this person and say, hey, you deserve better than this, Cancer. They are lying, or they're cheating, they're stealing, they're not being real, they're not being true, or they're being very, very selfish and unfair towards you, and you already feel all of this. Okay, but this person may gaslight you and tell you that you're crazy, or that you're too sensitive, or you don't know what you're talking about, or that you want too much, or they're going through it, and how dare you. So your ancestor, and see the hand up, like that's him saying, hold up, stop, wait, no, this is not okay. You deserve better. You feel it in your heart, but you're questioning it because this person has affected your self-esteem and your worth and your value, and has you questioning yourself, has you feeling low, has you feeling bad, has you feeling like you don't deserve better, okay? And you just have such an open, loving heart towards this person that you do take what they say to heart, because you're like, well, if I'm bad, or if I'm hurting them, or if I'm wrong, I want to change, I want to do better. But the thing is, it's not you. You're not the problem here, okay? It's them. They are coming through as the trickster. They are operating from their ego, and they feel that they are owed, and they feel that they are more important than anybody else. And your ancestor is not a fan of this person whatsoever. So let's pull another card. Oh yeah, look at that. Cycles with the moon coming through. So it's like a repeating cycle with this person, okay? You guys go through a really hard time, and you might stop talking, you might have a falling out, whatever, but then you guys end up coming back together, and you go through these periods of things are really good, and then these really downward cycles, okay? Again, whether this is a family member, a friend, or a romantic partner, this person has a lot of unresolved emotions within them. Like they've got like a lot of shadow energy that they need to work through. And Cancer, you guys are ruled by the moon, all right? So your intuition tells you all the time that this person's wrong, what they're doing is wrong, the way they're treating you is wrong. But your heart, because there's such an attachment there, wants to overlook it, wants to forgive them, wants to believe in them, wants to see the best in them, okay? But this right here, moon and cycles, it's like you guys just kind of keep repeating the same thing over and over and over and over, and your ancestors are coming in because this is just too much on you. It hurts them to see you going through this, okay? And there's even, you know, I get it, like past loved ones could be ancestors too, but with ancestors, like I see this going back multiple generations, but you also have some past loved ones that are around you in this situation and not happy about it either, okay? It's like somebody's hurting you, Cancer, and they're wrong in what they're doing. You do not deserve this. Again, it could be they're playing manipulative games with your mind or your emotions. They could just be very unfair, very selfish. But it's almost like that empath narcissist paradigm where you are the empath, they are the narcissist taking advantage of you. Okay? So your ancestors see this very, very easily and clearly, and they want to help open your eyes because you've been asking. It's like you've been praying for God, for the angels to intervene and make this person act right, okay? Heal this relationship. But the thing is, this person has no interest, Cancer, in being different, okay? You've been praying, and now your ancestors are coming in and saying, the thing that needs to change here is you walking away because you deserve better than this. And by you continually being there, forgiving, understanding, accepting all of it, it's just allowing this to continue to repeat over and over because this person, they don't want to change, Cancer. They don't. And I don't think you're the only person that they treat like this or that they have treated like this. So let's pull another card. There's just a lot that's hidden within them. Snake. This is kind of like a two-parter message. Snake. Yes, they are a snake in the grass, Cancer. Okay? You cannot trust this person. But shed old skin. This is that message for you where it's time to see this person for who and what they are. As hard as that is, or as painful as that is, it's time for you to see that because they're very detrimental to you. You absolutely 1,000% deserve better. And you feel this all the time. But because you are sensitive, you are empathic, you see beyond their shadow and you understand them in a way that nobody else does. Because there could be people around you that is like, why do you put up with this person? They're awful. They're terrible. And it's because you can see the light within them that nobody else can see, okay? You feel the goodness in them. There is good in them, okay? But they're not acting on that. That's not where they're operating from, okay? They're operating more from that shadow energy where it's me, me, me. And they may even wear their wounds, you know, like on their sleeve and use that as a defense. Well, I've been through XYZ. What do you expect from me? Like that type of deflecting. And they can get very insecure and really project on you as well at times. And so it's almost like they project onto you what it is they're really doing and thinking. Okay? And they're just trying to keep you all emotionally tied up and confused. Wow, this is deep, Cancer. Let's pull some more cards. All right, the law of habit. Ignite your creativity with a pattern interpret. I'm sorry, a pattern interrupt. Yes, see, Cancer, you've got to change something. This person's never going to change. I don't care what they say, okay? Yes, when you guys stop talking or whatever, they may come back and, oh, I'm so sorry, I miss you, Cancer, all of that. But they're not going to change. You've got to interrupt your pattern of the way you deal with them and the way that you interact with them, because they're never going to change. Okay? Unfortunately, Cancer, I feel like this person just has a lot of issues that they're not willing to deal with and face. And because of that, they can become very destructive and toxic to those that love them. Okay? And it's very hard on you because you do see the good in them. You do see the redeeming qualities about them. You do have genuine love for them, okay? but they've just got a lot that they're not willing to deal with and face. The law of reciprocity, see, give without expecting anything in return. So with you, that's how you are already, but you're not getting any reciprocity, Cancer, from this person. And that's what your ancestors really want to point out. And the law of cause and effect, change your beliefs, change your life. And so see, when we keep doing the same thing over and over, we're not going to get a different result. Okay? People are who they are, and you're not going to get a different result from this person. It's like they are who they are, and as long as you are forgiving and loving, it's like it's just going to keep repeating and repeating and repeating. I really feel this is a situation where you've really just got to put your foot down and create distance and space, and for a while, okay? Not just like, a few days or a week where they start missing you and thinking about you and all of that. Okay, it's like you need some distance for a while. This person really needs to do some growing and some healing and some soul reflecting. Okay, they're not the best person, Cancer. Yes, I can see that there's good inside of them, but that's not where they're operating from. And no other ancestor reading has been quite like this one. So this is so specific for you guys. And just your ancestors coming in to confirm that this person isn't going to change anytime soon. And you can't keep going through the same cycle and pattern with them and expecting a different result. And I get it, by totally severing a tie that you could fear that the relationship is over forever. But they're not good to you, and it's very hard on you to keep going through this over and over and over with this person. All right, so you got the Chariot. That's the card that represents you in the tarot. You've got the Queen of Cups, more of you energy, 5 of Pentacles. Yes, see, they do make you feel rejected and pushed out into the cold, and you don't deserve that, Cancer. You're really good to this person, okay? And see, it's time for something to change, because they're sure not going to change with the way things currently are. The way you've got to change the way that you're dealing with them, interacting with them, and handling them, okay? Because they're never going to change. They're always going to come right back, okay? No matter how many fights you have, no matter how many falling outs you have, no matter how upset you get, like, they're always going to wait for you to come back around, or they're going to come crawling back. But it's like the same thing will just repeat over and over and over and over again. And it's you that's feeling rejected and out in the cold and hurt and traumatized, like, man, how could you do me like this after everything I've done for you? And you've maybe even lost other connections in your life trying to stand up and defend this person or this relationship and connection, because you can feel into them. You know what they've been through. You know what they've suffered. And so that plays on your heart, and you have sympathy and compassion and grace for them, okay? And they know that, and they take advantage of that, but they don't have any desire to do any inner work within themselves and to change and heal, no matter what their words are. They want everything on easy mode, and they don't want to have to take accountability or responsibility. And see, what needs to change is you need to kind of block them out in some way. It's like, and this could even be where they just like dip in and out of your life. And next time they come back in, Cancer, as hard as it is, it's like you can't respond to that text message, or you can't answer that phone call, or you need to leave their Snapchat completely unopened, okay? Whatever the case is, it's like, no, I'm not giving you attention. I'm not giving you any more of me, because you don't deserve it. All right, so we've got the Devil. Yeah, see, they're the devil to you. And look at, here's your ancestors trying to protect you. Nine of Pentacles. This is you. This is who you are. This is your energy. Okay? But this right here, this is how they treat you. They treat you like you're the Five of Pentacles when you are the Nine of Pentacles, Cancer. And see, you gotta, the chaos continues. And I get it. I understand. I can really feel your attachment to them. And how you just wish so badly they could just heal, or they could just love you, or they could just be different. Because you see so much good in them, okay? But it's like, it just, the pattern repeats over and over. It's time to block them out. And that's going to bring you happiness, okay? And peace of mind and prosperity, is you actually blocking them out. That's going to be what changes everything. And look at the very next card, would be the Chariot again. Yes, Cancer, you've got to do something different with this person, because it's just going to be the same thing over and over. That's what your ancestors are saying. Like, they are literally the devil, the shadow. That's where they're operating from. And you're the light, okay? With the Hierophant, you're the light. They are the shadow. And again, that narcissistic empath paradigm going on between the two of you, because you feel, and they play on that, like they know how to read you. They know your heart, and they use that to their advantage. And it's not your fault. You don't lack anything. In fact, you are so much more than they deserve. You're the Nine of Pentacles, and they are treating you like you're the Five of Pentacles. All right, circle drawn. You don't need a fence to feel safe, just a boundary drawn in presence. And that is so perfectly said. With this person, you need to draw the boundary, okay? And it's not just what you're doing in the physical, it's your energy, blocking them out of your energy, okay? And so I know that kind of runs deep, but that's what your ancestor wanted you to know. Like, they really do not like this person and what they put you through, all right? So those are your messages. If you would like a personal reading with me, links are listed below. I am sending you so much love and light. Take care.